Welcome everybody to the fourth game between Ondjage and Bobman. Ondjage managed to win the last one, has activated comeback mode, or has he? I don't know for sure. Kind of funny here, they are actually fighting a Wood Elf mirror on, well, one of the smallest, actually the smallest map in the map pool. And most of the army here from Ondjage is deployed in the forest, which, you know, I'm still not totally clear about the forest rules. I think it's fine to hide your units in the forest and skirmish with the rest, but the opponent is not obliged to attack them in the forest. But it seems he's not going to be keeping this forest position. Honestly, I don't think it would even be such a good idea, because you can see most of these armies, or well, both of these armies, are actually pretty melee focused. And Bobman actually has the bigger melee army. So you don't really want to get pushed into this corner by a stronger melee force. Sisters of Twilight, they will not be able to shoot for too long. Which I actually kinda wanna do. An eagle was summoned. I actually prefer the eagle summon to the manticore summon because it doesn't make that horrible sound. Now, what are the Sisters of Twilight doing? They're diving into this melee. Oh, the net. So, such a good use of net. I was about to say side charge coming in, but yeah. Ondjage is actually focusing all of his cavalry on one side, but even with that, he's not winning this fight too decisively. 3 more cavalry units are coming over to support that, but one Glade Rider with spears is sort of forgotten about on the flank here, and the front line is already crumbling. Right now it's looking pretty decent for Ondjage, as his Wild Riders also start clean up that flank. And you know what, these Hagbane tips are actually making such a big difference in that fight. In terms of the units, they were pretty evenly matched, but the poison makes a 20% difference in damage done. So yeah, very cool stuff there. And these things, they also deal quite a bit of damage to the lowly armored forces. And yeah, this looks like it's just going to be a very quick victory, no doubt. Well, I hope it's the shortest battle of the series. Wouldn't make much of a video for the last one otherwise. But yeah, Ondjage just holding firm, taking the better cav engagement, and Bobman, I think, just with a slight mistake in the build. So I like this entire army, especially on a map like this. You want to be aggressive, but yeah, these guys with their magic damage, the Wild Hunters of Kurnus, are of course a unit you do want if you go for that Wild Rider engagement. But it's mostly the Sisters of Twilight. They take a while to do their damage with their bow, and they're supposed to deal damage at range over a pretty long time. But because he had no skirmish force, and because you can't just shoot with just this unit under the rules, you cannot really get value from them, and that was a big problem. I also felt like the Beastcaster had more impact there than the Livecaster, because you want to win the fight quickly, so you get the summons in, and yeah, Lore of Livecaster kind of better for a sort of longer, more drawn out engagement, unless you're throwing in some big single entity into the fight, like a dragon, and you want to keep it there by popping a regrowth or something. That didn't happen. Yeah, Ondjage just equalizes the series there, and is probably confident for the last game after taking such a decisive victory. So let's see what the conclusion of that series is in the next video. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you there.